Who doesn't want to see the original superhero team up on the big screen again? The DC Cinematic Universe is finally taking shape under James Gunn's new leadership. We've already seen David Corenswet confirmed as Superman, but let's be real. The DCU is way bigger than just Superman. A massive world is being built, and that means the real fun is just beginning. The casting of the rest of the Justice League and beyond.
The new DC Cinematic Universe is coming together pretty nicely. James Gunn's been hard at work casting characters, David Corenswet as Superman, and a lot of others that I'll show here. I don't need to go through each one of these.
The thing about DC is, its heroes aren't just characters. They're cultural icons. Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Aquaman. These aren't names you can hand out lightly. Whoever gets chosen has the responsibility to carry not just a role, but decades of history, fan expectations, and a huge cinematic legacy. And that's where speculation comes in. In this video, we're diving deep into a list of fan-favorite castings that people believe could define this new DC era. These aren't random picks. These are actors with the charisma, talent, and presence to breathe new life into characters we thought we knew. From the brooding darkness of Gotham to the mythic shores of Atlantis and even into the mystical realm of Dr. Fate, this lineup offers a complete picture of how the DCU could look. So grab your cape, sharpen your batarang, and get ready, because over the next 5 segments, we're imagining the ultimate fan cast Justice League. And by the end, I promise you'll have your own lineup ready to drop in the comments. Number 1. The Dark Knight returns. Let's start with the crown jewel, Batman. Every new DC era brings with it the same big question. Who's going to wear the cowl? And this time, the fan favorite is clear, Jensen Ackles.
I would consider to be the biggest casting, and that's of Bruce Wayne Batman, and I think the best person out there to play him is Jensen Ackles. He can easily pull off the rich boy Bruce Wayne persona while also looking and sounding just like Batman.
Here's why this pick makes sense. First, Ackles already has the voice. Anyone who's watched The Boys knows how commanding and gritty he can sound. And if you've heard him voice Batman in animation, it's almost uncanny.
Listen to me, you drug-peddling scumbags. You 8 are the most prosperous street dealers in Gotham. I'm offering you morons a deal.
He brings that low, gravelly edge that instantly feels Gotham ready. His range as an actor is perfectly suited for Bruce Wayne. As Dean Winchester in Supernatural, he played a character with deep trauma, a sarcastic front, and a relentless drive, traits that align almost one-to-one with Batman. But crucially, Ackles can also flip the switch and pull off the billionaire playboy persona. That duality is essential. And third, fans want it. Ackles himself has openly expressed interest in playing Batman.
I mean, could I do it? Sure. Would I want to do it? Yes.
And the excitement is already there. The studio wouldn't even have to sell audiences on the casting. The fandom would do that work for them. This is the biggest casting choice Gunn has to make. Number 2, speed and strength. From Gotham's shadows, we move into something lighter and faster, The Flash.
The fastest man alive.
When it comes to fan casting, the name that pops up again and again is Lucas Till.
It's Lucas Till as Barry Allen the Flash. This would be one of the most comic book accurate castings I have ever seen. He looks exactly like Barry from the comics, and his acting style fits the hopeful, goofy personality that Barry Allen has.
Lucas Till has the right blend of charm and awkwardness that defines Barry Allen. Barry isn't just a hero, he's the guy who lightens the mood when the team gets too serious. Till's acting style fits this perfectly. He's played upbeat, hopeful roles before, and he visually matches the Barry Allen from the comics almost exactly. It's one of those rare castings where the look, the vibe, and the energy all click. Now let's dive under the sea with Aquaman. Jason Momoa gave us a wild rock star version of Arthur Curry, and it worked in its own way. But for the DCU reboot, fans are ready for something closer to the comics. That's where Alexander Ludwig comes in.
For Aquaman Arthur Curry, I'm going with Alexander Ludwig. I feel like we've never really gotten a version of this character that felt like it was ripped straight from the comics. Maybe Smallville was the closest one, but other than that, I feel like every newer version tried to be like a different version of Aquaman that we haven't seen before, and that's fine, but sometimes it's just good to go back to the basics, and I want to see that in the new universe.
Ludwig has the height, the sharp features, and the presence of a classic Aquaman. Blonde-haired, regal, and commanding, his version could give audiences the definitive comic-accurate take. He's young enough to stick around for multiple films, but already seasoned enough to bring gravitas to the role. Number 3, warriors and leaders. The Justice League wouldn't be complete without its beating heart, Wonder Woman. Casting Diana Prince is no small task, but fans are rallying behind Adria Arjona.
Next for Wonder Woman Diana, I'm going with Adria Arjona. I feel like I don't really need to explain this one that much. She just absolutely looks the part and has experience being an absolute beast in combat. So she's absolutely perfect. I'm sticking with her.
Arjona brings a natural intensity. She's proven in past roles that she can handle both physicality and emotion, which is crucial for Diana. Wonder Woman isn't just about strength. She's a diplomat, a leader, and a warrior. Arjona embodies all of that. Let's talk about one of DC's most underrated but essential figures, Martian Manhunter. Fans have debated who could possibly bring John Jones to life. The choice here, Sterling K. Brown.
For John Jones, Martian Manhunter, I really don't know why, but every time I think of Sterling Brown, he just gives me the stoic, leadership-wise personality and aura that Martian Manhunter needs to have.
Brown's reputation speaks for itself. His performances radiate wisdom and quiet authority. The Martian Manhunter isn't loud or flashy. He's a steady presence, the soul of the Justice League. Brown's voice alone could carry the character, but combined with his dramatic range, he'd make Martian Manhunter unforgettable. Number 4. Arrow's Canary Cries and Cybernetics. Now we pivot to the more grounded side of the league, the street-level heroes. Green Arrow has been a fan-favorite character for years, but the DCU hasn't tackled him yet. Enter Charlie Hunnam.
Next, I have Charlie Hunnam to play Green Arrow Oliver Queen. I was back and forth whether he should play Oliver Queen or Aquaman, but I decided on Green Arrow because I feel like he has more of the attitude and cockiness that Green Arrow has over Aquaman, and I just feel like he fits a lot better with the Black Canary that I have chosen in a relationship.
Hunnam has the rugged looks, the rebellious energy, and the smirk that screams Oliver Queen. He's not the godlike powerhouse Batman is, but he's a man with skill, attitude, and a bow that never misses. Fans have debated whether Hunnam should play Aquaman, but his cockiness fits Ollie perfectly. Of course, Ollie's story isn't complete without Black Canary. For that, the casting choice is Samara Weaving.
And for Black Canary, I'm going with Samara Weaving. She's got the iconic blonde hair and quite literally looks exactly like Dinah Lance from the comics. And again, I don't know what it is, but I feel like her and Charlie Hunnam would be an awesome couple to see in live action.
Weaving is a natural fit for Dinah Lance. She has the presence, the attitude, and the look, and pairing her with Hunnam could give us a DCU couple that feels authentic and compelling. Together, they'd inject some grit, sass, and chemistry into the Justice League lineup. And then there's Cyborg. After the Snyderverse, Victor Stone's future was unclear, but with the DCU reboot, it's time to give him the spotlight again. Jesse Usher is the pick here.
To play Cyborg, I'm going with Jesse Usher, who played A-Train in The Boys. I know this is a very different role than he played in The Boys, but I feel like he would absolutely fit the vibe of this character, and he just deserves to be a hero after what he had to go through as A-Train. Now, whether this character is going to show up first in the Teen Titans or the Justice League, it doesn't really matter to me as long as we see him early, because we need to see this character soon.
Usher already proved in The Boys that he can handle complex, conflicted characters. Cyborg is both machine and man, and Usher has the emotional depth to play that struggle. Plus, he deserves a heroic role after playing such a morally gray character as A-Train. Number 5. Magic and myth. Finally, let's bring in the magic. The DCU isn't just about science and gods, it's about wonder. First up,
Shazam?
Yes! Carry my name, and with it you carry all my powers.
Billy Batson's alter ego needs an actor who can channel both childlike energy and superhero swagger. The fan choice? Wolfgang Novogratz.
To play Shazam, I'm going with Wolfgang Novogratz, who, if you remember, was one of the finalists to play Superman in the new universe, but honestly, I think Shazam fits him better. He's got more of a funny, upbeat, childlike vibe, which obviously is exactly what Shazam needs to have.
Novogratz brings the right playful energy, the wide-eyed wonder, and the comedic timing that Shazam demands.
I'm an idiot.
He almost landed the role of Superman, but honestly, this might be an even better fit. Then we have Dr. Fate. Pierce Brosnan gave a memorable take in Black Adam, but the DCU will likely want someone younger who can stick around for multiple films. That's where Jack Lowden comes in.
Another character that I'm really hoping to see early on is Dr. Fate, and though I loved Pierce Brosnan's portrayal of him in Black Adam, he needs to be recasted, particularly as somebody younger. So I'm going with Jack Lowden, who not only looks the part, but has a perfect Dr. Dr. Fate voice.
Lowden has the voice, the presence, and the mysterious edge needed to embody the helmeted sorcerer. And there you have it, a full fan cast lineup for the Justice League and beyond. Jensen Ackles as Batman, Lucas Till as The Flash, Alexander Ludwig as Aquaman, Adria Arjona as Wonder Woman, Sterling K. Brown as Martian Manhunter, Charlie Hunnam as Green Arrow, Samara Weaving as Black Canary, Jesse Usher as Cyborg, Wolfgang Novogratz as Shazam, and Jack Lowden as Dr. Fate. Of course, these are just fan choices, but speculation is half the fun. The DCU is wide open right now, and every casting decision will shape its future. Who knows? Maybe James Gunn is paying attention to the fan chatter more than we realize. So now it's your turn. Who would you cast in the DCU? Do you agree with these picks, or do you have your own dream list? Drop your fan cast in the comments, and that's what makes this moment so exciting. Whoever ends up wearing these capes, cowls, and crowns, one thing's for sure: the DCU is back, and it's aiming to be bigger than ever.